Okay.
I was born 87 years ago. For
Oh,
65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
Just turn this down over here
But
because
for
this is
all
fucking
these
loud.
years, I've never been the ruler.
So this is that you guys don't have to for whoever wants in this.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
I could probably hear from my headphones too. I don't know why that's so freaking loud. First time playing The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, by the way. Never played this game before.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
Better way to start the stream, I guess, but yeah. First time ever playing The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Doing it remastered mode, because why the heck not? Modern Gen. Whoa. It's a little rough looking, but okay. Not on stream, what the heck? Alright. But, yeah. This is what I'm doing for a little bit. I'm gonna fix the audio again, because I thought turning everything down would make everything quieter, but no. I gotta turn everything down to make everything quieter. This is how it always goes. Okay. Headphones back on. Alright. Now. Firstly, new to all this, I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. I played Skyrim a lot, but I understand it's very different to what Oblivion is. So, I kind of know what I'm doing, but I also really don't know what I'm doing. This is going to be very interesting. This is a classic from what I understand. A lot of people like this over Skyrim. Yeah. I mean, I don't know as much else to say on that. You know, like, this is just one of those older games brought anew. I don't know if they changed much from the original game doing this remaster, it's called. For all I know, it's just a retexture more than a remaster, but we'll see. I don't know nothing about the original form of this game, so I'd have to look all that stuff up to really understand. This is a B right now. So, of course, just how these games tend to go. First things first, creating the character that I will be playing throughout this game. From what I know from Elder Scrolls lore, Oblivion is basically Elder Scrolls' version of Hell. So, I thought it might be a funny idea if I made a character that's basically like the Doom Slayer, pretty much. Who, I don't know, rips and tears through the demons of Oblivion. I just need to figure out a good class for that. do a good race for that first. Of course, we have all the classics, the Imperials. What else? Dark Elves, High Elves, Orc, Redguard, Breton, Nord, Argonian, Khajiit. These all look pretty neat. I like how they did. I mean, kind of. I could see the fur on the arms, on the head. It's very thin fur, you know. That does not change appearance. Okay, that's just the thing there to select. So, I say we start off by recognizing the traits of the Doom Slayer. He's very physical, and he likes to rip and tear, right? That being said, they are very versatile with their armaments, specifically with guns. So I'm thinking we kind of do a character that that can punch, right? That can rip and tear their way through Oblivion, but also maybe kind of knows their way around a bow, right? Which are probably like two complete opposites of like class traits, right? Because if I do something like unarmed, that's very much going to be strength based. But if I do stuff with like a bow, that's going to be a lot more agility based. And if there's anything I know about these older types of RPGs, is that if I'm gonna invest my leveling up points into things, I would benefit the most by the specific class I play. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna set this up, but I'm gonna figure it out. First off, what of these races would look like they would fit most as the Doom Slayer? What else? By definition of what is it, like something fantasy, are like the greatest or the best as far as like when it comes to using bows and I guess like nature related magic, which I don't really care too much about here. As it says here, no finer archers in all of Tamriel. That's basically how all fantasy games and settings tend to go. And then when we're looking at raw strength, typically the orcs are the ones with that heavy armor, fearsome, going rage. That would fit well with like a lot of the Doom Slayer, right? He's very rageful. He's just literally too angry to die. So that would make a lot of sense to do. But then we still have the bow part, right? Want to fit. I know probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do this, but I want to fit all I can in there as possible. Cold, talented warriors. A Nord might be a decent mix between the two. Hmm. What do we think here? I'm thinking between Nord, Orc. I'm gonna exclude Wood Elf because they don't have that, like, I don't think it's gonna really fit that, like, raw, like, rage and strength. So either a Nord or an Orc. I low-key might go Orc because I don't know a whole lot of people that would play as Orcs in games like this. I hardly, at least as far as Skyrim goes, I hardly know anyone who ever plays as Redguard, let alone as an Argonian. I think I'm gonna go with the Orc. That just makes the most sense to me, I guess. Because that probably fits the larger setting of the Doomslayer with the strength and rage. Does the origin really affect anything? Your fate was decided when you were born. As a member of a stronghold, you would serve your chieftain with honor and would make orcs proud. Your charisma and resilience were honed for when you'd serve. Okay. You are proud to have been raised in Orsinium, where you trained to be as versatile a warrior as possible. As such, you are better with magic than most orcs. Okay. We don't care too much about magic in this run. We're talking like bows and pure raw strength. So I think Stronghold would make more sense for this. Now, to set up the body. I'm just not gonna touch that one because I have no clue. This one? I think full on green would really help with being just a terrifying, like, strength, right? Yeah, I like that. I feel like this is very fitting. Okay. I'm never really good with sliders and character customization in these games. I want to make it seem cool and serious, but I know I'm gonna make something goofy. Yeah, this looks right. I want to make him look mean and angry. There we go. I think Zero's fine for that. Red cheeks. Maybe not. I'd say that's almost too sunken in, but I think that's fine actually. That might be a little too much. Cheekbone. Yeah, that looks okay. I don't know. Maybe like here-ish. Yeah. It's a little thin. A little wider. Ah. Uh. Let's make the chin very pronounced. Because, you know, that, like, get that kick a chat energy in here. Yeah. Maybe right there is good. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we don't want it too big now. I think tall is fine. Maybe a little thinner. Just to even everything out. Yeah, that looks fine. Eyes. Like right here. 0 is okay for that. Maybe a little larger. Uh Maybe a little N-words just to really like sell. Like they're really kind of focused on one clear objective. Maybe apart some. Less apart. Yeah, there we go. Face. Now this makes him look like he's real angry. Like he's just mad. I think he's fine. Oh my. Yeah. Maybe a little lighter just to show that he's more weight and muscle. Oh my. It looks like is part of one of those Airheads commercials. There we go. Forehead. A little larger. It's a little tall. Maybe that's a little short. I think that's fine. Let's bring it back just a little bit. Jaw. Right there's fine. Yeah, I like that wide. There we go. Okay. Protruding attacked. There you go. I mean, it kind of has like a natural underbite. I might leave it at that. Ah. Oh, that's okay. Nose. Let's bring it down a little bit. It's a little high up there. A little flat looking. A little too flat looking. You're on here. Bridge. Let's make those large. It's just the tip again. Okay. That's just the bridge again. I think maybe bring that up, yeah. I think it'll really sell it more if they're closer, yeah. Maybe keep that at 0. There we go. Tone, eyes. Let's just get some eyes that really look like they're just mad, right? They're blind. Like something that shows like just rage. Yeah, I think that looks like they're kind of mean, they're kind of mad. Skin, I'm happy with how that is. Makeup, I think for this we gotta go all or go home, right? Let's just get rid of that. Hair? Would be good hair for this. Oh my god. Okay. That's a little too much. I don't know. Yeah. Like Orc Rambo, right? That'd be kind of funny. I said we go bald. Facial hair. Hmm. I kind of dig this. And this. A little bit of this. Hmm. Okay, this one, or this one? Huh. I think this. This looks nice, but I think it'd be a little too much. And this is kind of cool. I think I might go with that. Oh, that's awesome, but a little too well kept. Yeah, still look like not as well kept. I kind of actually, you know what? This kind of looks nice. Color. Oh goodness. Oh, okay, thank goodness. I just made it the same color. Because now I can't see it. Maybe get a little darker. I don't think it's dark enough. Well, yeah, that's fine. Keep this one like this, though. Maybe I do this one like this, and this one like this. Yeah, there we go. Eyebrow color. Yeah, that's good as is. To be honest. Well, that is way too bright. Okay. He's mean. He's ready to rip and tear his way through Oblivion. Name. Let's name him Oblivion Slayer. Strength, excellent armor, craftsmanship, magic resistance, possesses berserk rage, augmented willpower. I don't think all that really helps me too much is what I'm trying to go, but I think this is kind of fitting with just how it all looks and everything. And how you would kind of think of an orc, maybe. I don't know. So here's my thoughts on this dude. Maybe they had some not so great run-ins with Oblivion stuff in the past, and now it's this Doomslayer style. Now they're gonna rip and tear until it is done. Yes, I am aware that I need to be doing this. Lots of I should while I'm here. 5, 5, 5, 5. So I am aware about doing this. What the heck? When did this happen? Well, that was weird. Let me refresh this. What the heck? Our recording probably caught all of that. That was weird. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. Not sure why I did that. Okay. I think it's better. I hope it doesn't crash anymore today. Let me get acrobatics, it looks like. Let me get that up to 10. Real fast before I continue. Just cause. Yeah, because I am aware this is a lot about grinding and whatnot. When it comes to games like this, it's always about grinding. But this, the way how this is set up, you know. Hold on. Let me put this up a little bit again. Okay. Maybe that's it up. I saw that buffering, by the way. Hopefully everything stays fine. Okay, that's at 11. Hopefully everything stays fine during the streaming. But I'm gonna continue on. Bones. Okay.
By the 9 divines, you're an ugly one.
Hold on. Wait, this should go down to 2 as well. Oh, so that was rude.
But then all orcs are ugly. The most repulsive race in all of Tamriel, really.
You want to talk.
That brutish strength, huh? Must be nice to just rip someone apart like some kind of monster. Oh, but you must be the one orc weakling, huh? Captured by Imperials. How pathetic. You're going to die in here, orc, like an animal in a cage. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Dude, once I get out of here, the first person I'm gonna rip apart is you.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now. Prisoner,
Nah.
get over by the window now.
No. What is he gonna do about it?
Get over by the window now.
Are you gonna do anything?
Prisoner, get over by the window now.
Anything at all?
Prisoner, get over by the window now.
Okay, fine. Oh, I can't move no more.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Uh-huh. Whatever.
I've seen you.
I've seen
Let
you.
me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
You're the one for the beginning cutscene.
This is the day. Gods give me strength.
Okay, well, what's up?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
I forget, why am I in here again? We've never really established this.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Okay.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
I don't really care a whole lot about that. I just care about vengeance or whatever, right? I go my own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
You mean this whole time I could have just left? I'm gonna follow you.
Stand aside, prisoner.
Yeah, whatever. Are there any more secret doors in here? Okay.
Keep quiet and
Close up
stay
left.
out of the way.
Protect the Emperor.
Do your work!
The captain's down.
Let's get this over with!
Ah.
Best drop
Are
you
you
all
all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno.
Dang, you're already dead.
Sorry, sire, but we have to.
You suck. I'll just take that, I guess. And, all you do is add a weight to me, so...
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Make me. Also, I would underestimate you, because they just went down immediately. Ah! What the heck, man? Oh, you know what? I shouldn't be using this. Because I gotta be using my fists, right? Okay. Okay. Tutorial stuff. Come here, you. One punch, huh? Oh, hello. I'm not gonna take the war axe, because I ain't gonna do nothing for me. Crate. Take the lockpick. That'll help me. I am aware that this game is infamous for its lockpicking. And how everybody hates it. Chameleon. Well, do they sell good? Yes, they do. I'll take that just to sell them later. Alright. You will give me some stuff. Just drop that now. Okay. First time lockpicking in Oblivion. Quest updated. I don't care about the day. If you have a lockpick, you could try to pick most locks. Use AD to move the lock. Press W or move your mouse up to move the pick upward to a tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you will hear a metallic sound. Press space to secure it in place. When all tumblers are secured at the top, the lock will open. That sounds easy. I don't know how everybody has so many problems with that. Ah! Okay, now I see. Cool. I'm gonna equip that, but I'm gonna putz my way out of here first. And then I'll start using my bow. Okay, cool. Maybe I should have ignored the key so I could lockpick my way out of this room. And then I would, like, get more XP on that. Get punched, right? This will do me better. I need to run some heavy armor. I'm just gonna drop that. I need to be very mindful of my carry weight. What the heck? Huh. Are zombies gonna be a regular thing in this game? Dang. Is there like a zombie apocalypse in Tamriel right now or something? Man, you all suck. Or I'm playing at a too easy difficulty. I have no clue. I'm just here to have a good time, right? I like the music, like, going to play, and then it doesn't because it's already done. It's really funny to me. Definitely appear to be a lefty. Always starting with that fist. Ooh. Okay. Could shortcut items and spells. Dude, in all my time, at least I've been playing Skyrim, I've never shortcutted anything ever. Right? I'm just like, I don't know, man. I know the two things I'm gonna be using, and that's it. I ain't gonna be touching anything else. What the heck? These don't make no noises? Huh. Okay. Stinkhorn. Oh my goodness. I know this plant in real life. This is the real life plant. That's real. I don't think it's called a stinkhorn, but I know that exists in real life. These things are weird. Maybe it is called stinkhorn, I don't know. But I know it exists. Okay. So. Ooh. I mean, I guess I'll take that. I'm not really gonna be doing a whole lot of potion making. Okay, here we go. Take two. I'm gonna do first try. Boom. Dude, now that I know how to do it right, like, it's gonna be like clockwork. Like, lock picking is gonna be... Where am I going? This way. Lock picking is gonna be so easy now that I know how to do it. Ah, there you are. Gold. Oh, bear pelt. Sure, that could sell for a little penny. Easy. This looks like this is, I don't know. This looks very particular. Oh, yep. Look at our game mechanics. We have activatable traps that you can activate by hand. Cool. Cool. Oh, this looks like boss area. Are you the boss? No, you're not. Iron mace. Leather sealed. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I should get a massive sword. I feel like that would also be fitting. You make some funny squawking sounds. I'm gonna be real, you don't sound like what I imagine goblins would sound like. Okay, making your way. I'm just gonna pick this real quick. Pear hammer, that looks important. I have to repair my stuff in this game. Are you stuck? Brocades himself. Ha, you can't do nothing. Oh, okay, get me. Oh. Ha. You mad? Look at this. Oh, I missed. Look at this. Oh, I can't hit you. But you can't hit me. Wait a minute. Heh. What you gonna do about that, huh? Are you giving up? What the heck? How does that make sense? I set through the hole of the fence and it bounces off. At least it's easy to get them when their player models phase through the gate. I can't bow bash like you can in Skyrim. Good to know. Dang, I got my arrows back from all of them. That's not a thing in Skyrim. That's neat. Yeah, in Skyrim, like, you'd have to level up your archery in order to, like, get a lot of your arrows back. Now you could just have them. Or at least in this one, you could just have them. I forgot about that. I need to be jumping. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's good to know. Iron longsword. There we go. It's not big enough, but it'll do. Ale. Okay. So I should be getting my athletics and my strength up a lot. Cool. Next area. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh. Ice-Sisons. Oh, you took care of it. Clearly, I'm not needed.
My sword for the dragon. Damn it! It's that prisoner again.
And you guys don't have nothing.
Might be working with the assassins.
Don't draw your sword on me.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you would.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine. How they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know. I'm not on good terms. The Nine guy to protect. I think for the lore of this guy, I think it would make a lot more sense to be like not on good terms.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, Which sign marked your birth?
This, sire.
Okay. Oh, these are like the there's like standing stones or something in Skyrim that you find all over the place. Okay, so you just get that from the get-go here. I mean, strength and endurance. I mean, I don't know. That kind of makes the most sense to do already. I don't think any of the rest of these are going to do anything for me. Average difficulty and can be used once per day. Nah. Oh, yeah. Let's just go straight up the warrior. Yeah.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
I mean, that sucks. What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades.
Fair enough. I mean, he doesn't seem very scared, but I'm gonna ask this anyway. It seems dumb to ask this. I mean, he already seems very content. But, here we go.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Okay, here's my thing with that. I feel like if an average person in real life, like, were to be able to, like, see the actual, like, day and, like, know, like, just the year, the month, the day, the hour of when they would die, I feel like they would do, like, freak out and do everything in their power to, like, try and circumvent that and get around it in every way possible. Like, this dude seems really... And for all I know, that's how this guy was. And now that it's a day, and now that it's time, like, oh well, you know. Might as well embrace it. Can you see my fate?
But in your
Oops.
face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Care to elaborate?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Stop talking in poems and just explain yourself.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Ariel Septum.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Blades.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Fine.
Watch your back, Borin. The Emperor's in danger. Die, you scum!
This one's...
Guys, get out of the way. Bro, I'll take the potion. That is a decent price, but like... Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that none of these ass inns are gonna have anything I want on them. Don't worry, guys. I'm helping too. Or not. Oh, I'm helping myself to this chest. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, we have to go through here.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Dude, don't you know that everyone who says they got a bad feeling about this always gets followed up with something bad happening?
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
You're gonna get jumped. Saying it right now. You're gonna go through some special animation. Or not. Okay. Oh, it's down this way. Nothing. There's nothing.
Let's go.
Guys, there's nothing. Can I talk to you?
The Emperor is right about you. The best way you can help is to let us do our jobs and don't get in our way.
I mean, fair enough, but you don't gotta be so rude about it. I mean, I haven't been in the way so far.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here.
So we're just gonna give up?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
This for the Emperor!
Heck, nah, I'm getting in this action. Ah! I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Well, I mean, if I just sit right here, we can just mow them down. They don't seem very strong at all. Alright, hold on. I want to...
Get back and protect the Emperor.
Dude, I already do way more with my hands.
Do your worst. What's the matter?
My sword for the dragon. If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
I am helping. Oh my god, there are so many.
You want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
Show me what you've got.
Dude, I'm guarding the door. They're not getting past me.
If you want to help,
Bro,
get back and protect the Emperor.
why are there so many?
Let's get this.
Dude, you do so much damage.
This one's mine. If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
Oh, were you giving up right there? My apparel is broken.
For the blades
Let's
and the
get
Emperor.
I thought mud bread's more fearsome than
If you want, take them down.
Dude, this is like Halo firefight mode. They just keep coming. Why are there so many?
Die, you scum.
Dude,
You want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
dude,
You scum.
they're gonna take me down sooner or later.
For the Oblivion take
I'm
you.
sorry.
If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
Oh my god. Hold on. How do I heal? Magic. Touch. Self. That's already selected. How do I use it? I don't want to. I don't care for a shortcut. I'm just gonna press buttons till I figure it out. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. I may as well just level up my archery while I do this, right? You don't do enough. Keep fighting. I'm just gonna do this real fast. That guy's broken. What the? I know my apparel's broken. Yo, mud crabs are no joke.
For the blades and the Emperor.
Okay, put the bow away. It's not helping.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Show me what you've got.
Dude, you're tough. You're not taking any damage.
If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
Dude, he's with the Emperor.
Show me what you've got.
Seem rather preoccupied. He could have just attacked the Emperor right there.
Die, you scum! If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
That's the best you can do. I fought mud crab.
For the blade, you thought we'd go down easy.
Sorry.
This is the part.
If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
Dude, is the game like broken or something? Why is it like the? Why are there so many? The screaming were in sync there for a moment.
This one's mine. For the blades,
Stay back.
help, get back and protect the Emperor.
I feel like they would get the message at some point, right? I mean, and maybe this ain't worth the trouble, you know?
Get back and protect the Emperor. You thought we'd go down easy?
Dude, I'm losing frames.
If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor. This one's mine.
I already... Okay. Maybe I could practice my blocking. Well, okay.
Help, get back and protect the Emperor.
Dude, I'm posting like 30 FPS now. There's too many of them.
This one's If you want to
Dude,
get back and protect the Emperor.
there's so many!
You pathetic worm.
Oblivion take you. If you want to help, get Oblivion take you. You thought we'd go down easy? Die, you scum!
Dorito. Oh my god.
Get back and protect the Emperor.
Okay, I'm actually confused. Is the game just already broken? Like, why are there so many of them? I mean, I'm leveling my stuff up very well, but I'm losing frames, and if I keep killing them, the game's gonna crash. What if I just...
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Bro, this is all I had to do this whole... Oh my god.
chose a bad day to take up the cause of the Septims.
That's not smart. Talos.
So this is all I had to do this whole time? Oh my goodness.
The blades of sword.
Yeah, this is all your fault. You did this.
All his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I don't know. It's mine.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
It's none of your business. I can't say it's none of your business. It's for Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
I mean, haven't you heard? Or I guess you haven't, huh? There's at least one person, like the one odd guy out that nobody ever talks about. Like, nobody really likes it too much. Literally the last son left.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Uh-huh. How do I go there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Yeah, there's like, what, 200 assassins that got in here? I don't think it's secret. Also, did you see the sewers? Ew, that's smelly grody.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced scout. Am I right?
Scout? Choose your class. We'll start higher than your others. Okay, yeah. Pretty basic. Scout. Heck nah. Oh, custom class? Heck yeah. Combat. Duh. So strength for 1. Yeah. Like, already, just get that. So this willpower. Where's the one for bows? Is that just... No. Endurance, max health, and fight so quickly. I mean, I might just go for that. Oh, and bows. Okay. I might go for this, actually. Yeah. Well... No. I'll just go endurance. Yeah, because if I'm gonna be the Dooms, or the Oblivion Slayer, you know, I'm gonna need to match up the invincibility. Affects your ability to maintain weapons and armor. Yeah, because if it, like, stuff breaking all the time is gonna be a problem, I might want to, like, keep this up. I'm gonna be using, I guess, the two-handed sword stuff are gonna be the claymores, so it makes sense to have that. gonna have hand to hand. That only makes sense for when I go raids mode. Heavy armors? I mean, honestly, you know. Nah. Marksman? Yeah, yeah, cause bows. Jump? I mean, yeah, why not? Luck picking seems easy right now. I don't really care about that. Sneak, speed scrap? You don't talk. We do not talk. To get better deals, though, pure intimidation. People want to give me better deals. We're gonna call this the Oblivion Slayer. There we go. I wish I could pick like a custom like image for this, but that might be asking too much for a remaster. Is any of this really different from how it was before? Cause I don't know. I can't really say much because I haven't played the original of this, but it really just feels like just a retexture more than a remaster so far. But that's just me. I can't really say too much yet. Yes. Continue. Oblivion Slayer, yes.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats
Sure.
and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Okay, so after that,
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
no, I don't. Those are the vaguest directions I have ever heard. Give me more.
Take it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more
Shut
surprised
up.
than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Wayne Priory. He'll know what to do with it. Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir, so a new emperor can be crowned.
That still don't explain me anything. I don't know where I'm going. All I know is that I go through the sewers and that's it. Am I supposed to just be at the location after that? It's like, well, I walk out of the sewers and there's just gonna be some kid like waiting there, like to take the amulet. Be like, here you go. Like, the emperor is dead. Take this, you know. They're just gonna be expecting me.
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you.
I mean, what are you gonna do with his body? I mean, it might be a bit much to ask you to, like, take him outside to meet up with someone for, like, whatever proper burial nonsense. But, like, I don't know. You might be waiting here for a while if you're gonna wait for assistance to come. Especially if there's, like, an entire army of assassins standing in the way that keeps undulating in the background. What the heck? You look like you should have some money on you, though.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
What's a hotkey for quick saving? That is console commands. Quick save. I'm gonna get the Empress money.
You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you'd be that. Do you have a... Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say...
Alright, hold up. You're like really strong.
For the blades and the Emperor!
Oh my god. Dude, go away. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Where'd you go?
Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Dude, shut up. Okay, this isn't gonna do anything. He's not taking damage. Oh well. Fine. I'll leave him in peace. It doesn't seem like he's in peace. Here we go. Any other secret passages in here? Okay. It's just... Eh. Oh. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn these nuts. How'd that hurt me? Don't say I didn't warn you. Leave the Emperor in peace. Don't say I didn't warn you. I have garlic now, apparently. Like a butterfly sting like a bee. Ah! I just got that all over me. Oh, and it's so green. Oh my gosh. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, I'm so infected now. I am like ultra infected. Oh my goodness. Ugh. To bully? What's that? Are you talking about the game? I've never really played it or seen anyone play it. Leave the Emperor in peace. Sealed. The game, yes. I've never really played the game. Maybe I should play that game on stream sometime. Or stream the game sometime. Let's get this up to 30 before I leave. Wait, how do I... Is that a level up symbol? How do I level up? You must use the bed. Okay. That'd only be easy. Come on, say 30. Whatever. Nah, I think it's fine as is. Just remember to use a controller or it'll be less fun and harder to control. Yeah. I have to really hook my controller up to the PC here. Might make some things a little bit easier. I'm confused. Is it freezing up or loading? I can never really tell. Whether it's like, oh, uh, 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 I think it's still loading. uh, uh. Red arrow. Walk there. Okay. Alright, it's settled in a little bit better now. I'm gonna go and find a claymore to use. This is immediately in my face. Let's see what this is. Huh? Yeah. Dude, I could attack underwater. I didn't mean to do that, but I have their stuff now. Dude, that's so cool. Being able to attack underwater. Why wasn't that a thing in Skyrim? Oh, you took your weapon out. That means you're bad. But I can be badder from a distance. Are you like paying attention? It might be asleep. Bullseye! Literally. I still can't believe that I could just have my arrows back. Like, instantly. Without having to level or, like, put points into anything. I'll take that, thank you. I mean, it's marginally better. Oh. Let's sleep and level up real quick. Oh, first book. It's worth 25 gold. That must mean it might give me something. 13 pages. Dude, I'm gonna be making lots of comparisons to Skyrim, but that's only because I've only played Skyrim and I haven't played a bit Oblivion yet. The 13 pages is a lot. Skyrim, you get like 5 pages, and you barely get anything out of it. Well, looks like we're reading now. By Anonymous. Oh. Hold on, it's buffering. There we go. By Anonymous, huh? I didn't realize they got into the game. The moons and stars were hidden from sight, making that particular quiet night especially dark. The town guard had to carry the torches to make their rounds, but the man who came to call at my chapel carried no light with him. I came to learn that Movarth Pequin, huh? behind, I don't know, could see in the dark almost as well as the light, and excellent talent considering his interests were exclusively nocturnal. One of my acolytes brought him to me, and from the look of him I at first thought he was in need of healing. He was pale to the point of opalescence, with a face that looked like it had once a very handsome before some unspeakable suffering. The dark circles under his eyes bespoke exhaustion, but the eyes themselves were alert, intense, almost insane. He quickly dismissed my notion that he himself was ill, though he did want to discuss a specific disease. Vampirism, he said, and then paused at my quizzical look. I was told that you were someone I could seek out for help understanding it. Who told you that? Tessina Gray. I immediately remembered her, a brave, beautiful knight who had needed my assistance separating the fact from fiction on the subject of the vampire. It had been 2 years and I had never heard whether my advice had proved effective. You've spoken to her. How is her ladyship? I asked. Dead. Oh. Yes, reading. I know, like, when it comes to stuff like this, everyone I watch who play games, they never read, like, the lore of books or anything. And it's like, I understand, like, you're just, like, getting into the game and whatnot. I love lore. I love reading. I want to write my own book at some point. But I'm gonna be that guy or that streamer who reads everything for his chat. I love, for myself, I love lore. I never see anyone read lore, so this, yeah. Anyway, dead, Movarth replied coldly. Then responding to my shock, he added to perhaps soften the blow. She said your advice was invaluable, at least for the one vampire. When I last talked to her, she was tracking another. It killed her. And the advice I gave her was not enough, I sighed. Why do you think it would be enough for you? I was a teacher once myself years ago, he said. Not in a university, a trainer in the Fighters Guild. But I know that if a student doesn't ask the right questions, the teacher cannot be responsible for his failure. I intend to ask you the right questions. And that he did. For hours he asked questions, and I answered what I could. But he never volunteered any information about himself. He never smiled. He only studied me with those intense eyes of his, commenting every word I said to memory. Finally, I turned the questioning around. You said you were a trainer at the Fighters Guild. Are you on an assignment for them? No, he said curtly. And finally, I could detect some weariness in those feverish eyes of his. I would like to continue this tomorrow night, if I could. I need to get some sleep and absorb this. You sleep during the day, I smiled. To my surprise, he returned the smile, though it was more of a grimace. The grimace? Oh no! The purple has infected Tamriel. When tracking your prey, you adapt their habits. The next day, he did return with more questions. These ones very specific. He wanted to know about the vampires of Eastern Skyrim. I told him about the most powerful tribe, the Volkii, paranoid and cruel, whose very breath could freeze their victims' blood in the veins. I explained to him how they lived beneath the ice of remote and haunted lakes, never venturing into the world of men except to feed. Movarth Picklon listened carefully, and asked more questions into the night, until at last he was ready to leave. I will not see you for a few days, he said, but I will return and tell you how helpful your information has been. True to his word, the man returned to my chapel shortly after midnight. 4 days later, there was a fresh scar on his cheek, but he was smiling, that grim but satisfied smile of his. Your advice helped me very much, he said, but you should know that the Volkiar have an additional ability you didn't mention. They can reach through the ice of their legs without breaking it. It was quite a nasty surprise, being grabbed from below without any warning. Spooky. How remarkable, I said with a laugh. And terrifying. You're lucky you survived. I don't believe in luck. I believe in knowledge and training. Your information helped me, and my skill at melee combat sealed the bloodsucker's fate. I've never believed in weaponry of any kind. Too many unknowns. Even the best swordsmith has created a flawed blade. But you know what your body is capable of. I know I can land 1,000 blows without losing my balance, provided I get the first strike. I say you've invested your skill points in unhand combat. The first strike, I remembered. So you must never be surprised. That is why I came to you, said Movarth. You know more than anyone alive about these monsters, and all their cursed varieties across the land. Now you must tell me about the vampires of Northern Valenwood. I did as he asked, and once again his questions taxed my knowledge. There are many tribes to cover. The Bone Samu, who were indistinguishable from Bosmer, except when seen by candlelight. The Kirilt, who could disintegrate into mist. The Yekif, who swallowed men whole. The dreaded Telboth, who preyed on children, eventually taking their place in the family. Oh my god. Waiting patiently for years before murdering them all in their unnatural hunger. That seems really unnecessary. Like, just get the job done, you know? Once again, he bade me farewell, promising to return in a few weeks, and once again, he returned as he said, just after midnight. This time Movarth had no fresh scars, but he again had a new information. You were wrong about the Kirilt being unable to vaporize when pushed underwater, he said, patting my shoulder fondly. Fortunately, they cannot travel far in their mist form, and I was able to track it down. It must have surprised it fearfully. Our yield knowledge is becoming impressive, I said. I should have had an acolyte like you decades ago. Now tell me, he said, of the vampires of Cyrodiil. This keeps going, huh? I told him what I could. There was but one tribe in Cyrodiil, a powerful clan who had ousted all other competitors, much like the Imperials themselves had done. Their true name was unknown, lost in history, but they were experts at concealment. If they kept themselves well fed, they were indistinguishable from living persons. They were cultured, more civilized than the vampires of the provinces, preferring to feed on victims while they were asleep, unaware. They will be difficult to surprise, Movarth frowned. But I will seek one out and tell you what I learned. Then you will tell me of the vampires of High Rock and Hammerfell, and elsewhere in Blackmar, Marwind, and the Somerset Isles, yes? I nodded, knowing that this was a man on an eternal quest. Dang. So we got the Oblivion Slayer. This guy was a vampire slayer. He wouldn't be satisfied with but the barest hint of how things were. He needed to know it all. He did not return for a month, and on the night that he did, I could see his frustration and despair. Though there were no lights burning in my chapel, I failed, he said as I lit a candle. You were right, I could not find a single one. I brought the light up to my face and smiled. He was surprised, even stunned by the pallor of my flesh, the dark hunger in my ageless eyes, and the teeth. Oh yes, I think the teeth definitely surprised a man who could not afford to be surprised. I haven't fed in 72 hours, I explained as I fell on him. He did not land the first blow, or the last. Bro, what the heck? Bruh. I mean, anything to entertain yourself, I guess, but like also unnecessary. I don't think there was really much need to humor him for so long like that and then just do it like that, but okay. Oh, that increased my hand to hand. That's funny. What? Enemies nearby. There's not enemies nearby. What do you mean? Oh. So for like 10 hours, why not? Send it to level 2. Oh, this is very straightforward. Strength. Endurance. The last two. Let's go. I mean, willpower is way up there for some reason. I mean, sure, I guess.
Well, well. Look who we've got here.
That did nothing, by the way. Well, I don't know why I did that. Well, well. Look what we've got here. Don't you know that you, like, must not disturb the imp? I took everything. But don't you know, like, you should not disturb the emperor? Can I wear this? The amulets of king slips off if you try to fasten it around your neck. Okay. Whatever. Drop, drop, drop. Drop. Scales. Garlic. Okay. Repair hammer. I should use this, huh? Oh, I don't have any hammers no more. What the heck, man? First clip. Let's take a look what this clip is. Oh, that's when everything was broken. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. Right. Oh, dang. The whole repair mechanic's gonna be a real pain in the booty, huh? Oh, this is loud. Get rid of it. What did that do? I wasn't paying attention. I just have that now, I guess. Oh, hello. Sure. Let's go in. Ah! I'm not gonna fall for that if I step over this now, right? Okay. It's spooky sounding in here. Hi. No. Okay. You guys got any hammers down here? How'd you know you should be, like, repairing your equipment? Oh! Oh! Huh?
What's that?
It's your mother.
Die, damn you!
Am I supposed to be impressed? Do your worst.
I mean, I don't really expect you to be, but like... Ah! Dude, I just fixed that! You a-hole.
Ha! You'll never take me down. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, I took you down. No. This one. Hey! There we go. Ah. This one can kind of slow, but okay. I can work on that. Oh, not realistic. I mean, I could moan about that all day, but you know. I mean, sure, I guess. How vagabond looking of me. How do you get up here? I mean, you're worth 50 gold. 50 gold is 50 gold. Dude, there's so many. Here we go. Alasia Otis or Otis Guide to the Imperial City. What the heck is all this? Okay. Praise Zakatos, bless the Emperor and all its people. My name is Alasia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about the Imperial City. The Imperial City. Who do you think lives in the Imperial City? Uriel Septim, Emperor of Tamriel, Defender of the Faith, and descendant of the sainted Tiber Septim, Lord Talos, the holy god of state and law and our blessed nine divines. Gross. All know the Emperor to be a good and holy man, for he may often be seen in the temple of the One, making his devotions to the nine divine and the community and the communion of saints. Okay. Where does he live? In the Imperial Palace, in the center of the Imperial City, and the White Gold Tower, and which was built many ages ago by the godless Daedra-loving Aliads. How fine it is that the stones raised high by this ancient evil empire are now reconsecrated as a monument to imperial justice and piety. Okay, so here's my question. When you get on your knees to pray, do you pray to the nine, Akatosh, or do you pray to, Uriel Septim? Or do you pray to all of them? You seem really obsessive so far. People who visit the Imperial Palace like to walk among the graves of saints and counts, battle mages as emperors, and gaze with wonder upon White Gold Tower, which can be seen from any place within the city. The Elder Council chamber here cannot be entered, and though you may marvel at their curious ancient armors, you will soon want to be away from the rude and discourteous Imperial Guards. They keep me away from the Emperor so much, they say I'm a danger to his health or something like that. All I want to do is marvel at his glory and suck on his toes. Imperial City District. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Imperial City is divided into 10 districts. At the center is the Imperial Palace. The other districts are grouped around the palace. To the northwest is 11 gardens, a pleasant residential district. Continuing wider shins, the Talos district, and exclusive residential area lies to the west. To the southwest is a temple district, and beyond it, outside the walls of the filthy and bad-smelling waterfront district. To this... Bruh. What makes the waterfront district so bad and smelly? Is it because there's Argonians there? Or like some other race that's not Imperial? Also, I'm not answering that. To the southeast lies the Arboretum, and beyond that, outside the walls, the infamous Arcane University of the Mages Guild. To the east is the notorious Arena District, and last, to the northeast of the palace lies the Market District, where anything may be bought, and beyond the Market District, outside the city walls, the Imperial Prison. The Temple District! I live in the Temple District of the Imperial City, and it is a very pretty place. Yeah, you talk like fucking someone who's like super obsessed with like the government, and then you live in Washington DC to be as close to it as possible because you're just so obsessed with it for no reason. You are welcome to visit me, my husband, and daughter, when you come to worship at the Temple of the One. This district is very pretty, and only pleasant and well-bred persons live here. Though, as in all parts of the city, beggars are a constant problem. Doesn't sound too great if you have like a ravaged like economy that's wrecking the populace, thus bearing the consequence of an abundance of homeless. The Arboretum, or the Arboretum, I don't know. In this beautiful garden, you will find the famous statue of the Nine Divines. And the center, you will find the statue of Lord Talos, Emperor Tiber Sumptum. But is it right that Talos should have this place of honor rather than Akatos, King of Gods? It is the scheming pride of the Elder Council, who sought favor with the sons of Talos, that is responsible for this shameful error. Also, the place reeks of beggars. The Market District. You will find crowds of people waiting outside the doors of the Office of Imperial Commerce to make their complaints about being cheated by some merchant. It is a very dirty place. Piles of crates lie around and untidy heaps, unwholesome toadstools and fungus grow in clumps, and the cobbles are slimy and encrusted with filth. If you may send your servant rather than visit yourself, it would be far better. Also, it's just so full of beggars. The Arcane University. This place is unspeakably dirty and unkept. No better than a slum. You will never find the students or wizards outside in the air, for they are squatting in their dark dungeons, poring over profane texts and making crabbed scribbles on scrolls. Within the Archmage's tower is hidden the Imperial Orrery, which the mages use to study the sky. Such fools, why do they not look on the glory of creation itself, and give praise to the Nine as they ought, rather than squat and peer at such ridiculous and expensive machine? The mages are said to have a great library of precious books, but they jealously hoard them for themselves. This is no loss for the righteous, for those books are surely full of wicked nonsense. Pfft, Those damn scientists not believing in religion. Also, it's like not worth going there because it's like surrounded by beggars. Um, Imperial Waterfront. This is a terrible place. It is not uncommon to stumble over the bodies of women and children who have been murdered here. There are no more wicked and godless men in Tamriel than merchants and sailors, and they gather here to plot and cheat citizens of their hard-earned gold, gambling and slaving and skooma sucking, and even more depraved activities take place in warehouses and ships here. Where are the city wats? Nowhere to be seen. And it's just overrun by beggars. Imperial Prison. The prisons are very cruel and horrible, damp and dirty, with chains and pincers and manacles and instruments of torture on every hand. But I did find any prisoners in the. But did I find any prisoners in these cells? No, for the Watts is so lazy and careless that the cells are all empty. There are guards everywhere in the Imperial City. They travel in groups, for even they are afraid of the cruel bandits and thieves that lurk everywhere in the city. I do not know why they do not throw the impertinent beggars into prison. Criminals are so bold as to introduce themselves to you on the streets. One outlaw was so brazen as to boast that he had stolen his weapons and armor from the Imperial prison. How careless and idle these watchmen must be to allow this. They know no shame, for the wicked officers of the Watts are corrupt and accept gold from the hands of the very people they are supposed to place behind bars. And you know what? The one place in this whole place that lacks beggars? The prisons. The arena. I will not tell you about this place, for you have no need to visit it. Only idle or foolish persons come here to throw their money away or on games of chance, or to spill their own blood when they would better devote themselves to exterminating the armies of the robbers and beggars that swarm the streets. Not to mention, their gates there are pretty much blocked up by beggars. May the Nine bless you and keep you. Okay, what I've gathered from all that is that this Imperial City fucking sucks ass. And that I should just leave. Ooh, bed. Let's see if I can level up real quick. Oh. I don't think we can level up in time. That's fine. I'll just move on.
Whoa!
Whoa! There we go. Go way down. Bro, like, instantly gave up. Like, I cut them down, they were screaming and everything, and it was like, must have been nothing. I don't want to bother with this.
I fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you.
I'm sure you did. Let's get a helmet. I don't think it really fits my head too well. Somehow my head's smaller than the hat. The Dankazita. Ooh, another book. This one's only 9 pages. A brief history of the... Well, this is part 4. I'm gonna wait till I get the other 3 parts. And we'll read all of them. This is an interesting door. I mean, I've never done a whole lot of reading in my life, but I kind of do. I just love... I don't know why I don't read more. Like, I could totally read more. I just don't. I love writing, though. I love just, yeah, writing, creative writing, and so on. I would love to write, like I said earlier, I'd love to write a book. Or, like, a comic or something. That would be so fun. This individual does not know what lurks in the dark for them. Well, I guess I figured it out. Your willpower is being drained. Yeah, right. Maybe like major light work of these plebeians. Gordon. Ew. Gold of dead people's skin. Is this the end of the dungeon? Ah! This is very easy. Wait, is this actually it? Bruh, talk about underwhelming. Why you even make a whole ass, like, extra area to load in like that? There's, like, hardly anything there. I'm almost leveled up. Well. Where... What? Yo, how did I miss that before? I guess because I was dumping a whole lot. But, dang. How lucky of me. It is obnoxiously loud again. Get rid of it. Oh, hi. Everybody keeps saying I fought mud crabs fiercer than you. Like, I think I just fought a mud crab fiercer than them. Let's sleep again for more levels. What enemies? Reveal thyself, or you will be hunted. You ever play Fallout? I've played Fallout 4 a lot. I do want to stream the Fallout games at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna do them in order at all. I have to think about that, but I have thought about like streaming the Fallout games. Level 3. But, come on. A lot of streams me games. Yeah. Oh. Less streamable. Yes. There are. Person. Reveal thy allegiance to me.
You have my ear, citizen.
Talk. Talk.
Protect and serve. It's what we do.
Rumors.
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow is falling across all of Tamriel.
You sound paranoid. Then again, understandably so. Also, I like to imagine that with single word dialogue options like this, it's just me like screaming that word at them,
Farewell, citizen.
and then they just comply. They answer in compliance. What the heck? Wait, why am I so slow? What the heck? Is my carry weight? Is it because I'm going uphill? Bruh. Okay. That's the thing I have to, like, be mindful about, I guess. Whoa! Going uphill makes you slower. I don't know of many other games that do that. Looks like there's a structure of a sort this way. Oh, okay. Imperial City. Break your legs, sorry. It's alright. I forgive you. I'm only gonna beat you up now. I don't know if anyone's... I don't know if anybody watching this has played Fable ever, but there's a thing in that game, like, this isn't a spoiler, this is like a major plot point since the very beginning, but I think this is very prevalent at the second game and the third game. The Spire, you know? That's all I'm gonna say, just the Spire. That's what that reminds me of. Zayden Hall. Okay. Bruma or Bruma. Braville. I think it's spelled Brazil. What the heck? E doesn't do anything on the sign. Why do you give me that option? Fable is a fun game. I should stream that. There's a lot of games I need to stream. I'll get around to them eventually. Da 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 da. Stone. Blackberry. Lavender. Lavender has such a strong scent. It's
Your money
ha!
or your life.
Take it from me if you can.
We
Ha
can
ha!
play it that way if you like. Die, damn you.
I don't think you know how to use an axe. What the? Okay, so Q is just the auto walk button. Got it. Hello. Q. Okay, that's too slow. In order to climb the mountain, you must be one with the mountain. That is funny. Huh. Hi, I took the back way. Dude, if people with, like, muscle and skin, like, can't beat me, what makes you think you could beat me with, like, having just the bare minimum? You were climbing that. It was pretty funny now, wasn't it? Yo, repair hammers. Awesome. Repair hammers are going to be like so valuable. Are you gonna like come to life? I like when my old corpses come pre-dead. I don't have to deal with them. Bonk. Fort Salmon. Ooh, another dungeon. What the heck? Okay. Alright. Time to rip and tear my way through this dungeon until it is done. Oh, get these bugs out of my ears. Loading, 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 loading. Okay. What? Hey, be deaded again. Leave the Emperor in peace. Leave the Emperor in peace. Leave the Emperor in peace. Tiny stairs. Man, too bad I can't desecrate these graves. That's a trap if I've ever seen one. Where's the activation? Dang. It would appear they've hooked these balls up to motion sensors. The damn technology in this land just grows every day. Or expands. Or gross bands. Or expose. Every day. But at least now I can just sprint by all the traps and never get hurt. I'm too fast. Hello? Hey, Greenie. Time to be daddy. What the? What the heck? Alright, you want to square up, huh? That don't do nothing. So my attacks has no effect on it, but its attacks has no effect on me. Oh, that really hurts you. Okay. Actually punches Ghost. I mean, you gotta try, right? Like, just to see if you could just punch your way through a problem before you try anything else. As is the true way of the, I guess, Oblivion Slayer. This is a crappy dungeon. I should stream Doom. Oh, they do hurt me. I looted you already. Huh. Ah. Aha. See, it's super easy once you figure it out. I don't know what everybody's complaining about. Okay. Ah! Nah! I'm too slow. I'm not gonna get you. Dang it. I will get one of you, though. You just sat there and watched your next. Bruh. It's like a duck shooting gallery. You're gonna get that far, give up. I shoot, you're dead. Man, hunting's way easier in this than it is in Skyrim. Skyrim, you gotta be lucky with your first shot, or you're just... You gotta start looking, or then you gotta start looking around again. I'm gonna go over to this side of you and take my arrow back. Anywho, I think now I go into the city and get and sell my loot that I don't want. With that money. Oh, the singing plant Ninroot. I always take the Ninroots. Spring them and a ingredient and use them must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist. I don't really care about alchemy, but if this could give me some cool stuff. Sir, make it my active quest. I need to go that way. I'll go that way in a minute. Calipers. Oh, a shovel. Is this gonna be like an extra mechanic? I'm not gonna take them, but I'm gonna remember that they are right here, in the case that it becomes a mechanic. Till then. Is this the mud of crab over here? Huh. Yes it is. That was funny to look at. There's stuff over there. I'll go that way in a minute. Alright, now remember the guide. There's beggars literally like all over this place. This place is infested with beggars, and everything just sucks. Everyone sucks. All the locations suck. So let's just get in here and get out. I think before I continue, this is a really cool thumbnail shot. Where's my... There we go. Before I continue, I say it's break time. It's been 2 hours now. I'm gonna take a break, stream for a little bit longer, and then call it from there. Unless if we want to call it now. Get some money. Yeah, it's about to be 8 o'clock in like 20 minutes. You know what? Let's go for like 20 more minutes and then call it. Yeah, this seems good to me. I got water right here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I'm just gonna call it here for tonight. The stream says 2 hours. It's actually been 2.5 hours. I forgot because it broke earlier, 30 minutes in. But the recording has all that. So, I said we're done for the night. We'll continue tomorrow. Some more Oblivion tomorrow. Yeah. Anywho, I hope nobody gets too upset about my reading. I'm gonna be reading every book I find. By the way, I just like collecting lore. I just like lore. Yeah, I love lore. Yeah. Yes, me. We love lore here. Queenie Queen. I do. More Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remastered tomorrow. Dude, there's plenty of games with plenty of lore. It's FNAF. Well, here's the thing for FNAF, right? I'm gonna have to, like, go out of my way to, like, a whole lot of different sources to find all the lore for that. I wanted to read lore within the game itself. And then if I'm interested, I'll look up all that other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch videos and all these things. If I feel like it, I'll get into it. But we'll just have to see. Some things I don't know if I want to get into it too much. Like, for example, Warhammer. Oh my goodness. This is so much. But who knows, maybe at some point I will. We will just have to see. But until then, you read all the things. Meanwhile, I read like nothing. I mean, to each their own, right? Like, you don't have to read if you don't want to. Like, I know some people use it like a flex. So you don't read. I read all the time. I read like 1,700 books in like the last 4 days. It's like, whatever, man. You know. To me, that's the equivalent to being like, oh, this anime is like 50 seasons long. I watched all 50 seasons. All episodes are like 20 minutes long, and there's like 30 episodes per season. There's 50 seasons. I watched all of it in the span of one night. It's like, okay. You watch all the anime. You read all the books. Sure. I get it when stuff is cool, but like, that's an odd flex, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I can't wait to play more of this. I do want to play the older Skyrim games on stream. You know, just 'cause. Content. But yeah, that's all from me for tonight. Bye-bye, bye-bye.